So how do you solve a problem like this? It says, what is the slope and what is the y-intercept? So let's take care of the y-intercept first. That's easy to figure out. Notice it has the letter y in it, so you just look for the letter y. And then you follow the y-axis until you see where that green line goes right through that y-axis. Right here at this point is what the y-intercept is. See how the green line crosses over that y-axis, so you just follow the y line down until you see that point. So the y-intercept is this point right here, -1, 2, 3, -4. So that's the y-intercept. You could also give it give it points, or I'm sorry, coordinates. So it would be 0, -4. Because it's 0 on the x line. That's your first point, is always 0. Then your second point is the number you pick up from the y-axis or the y line, -4. Okay, now slope. We did this the other day. Remember in slope that first you want to go up and down on the y-axis. If you go up, it's a plus. If you go down, it's a minus. And then you want to go left or right on the x-axis. Left or right on the x-axis. If you go right, it's a plus. If you go left, it's a minus. So let's see. Let's start with one of the points. We'll start right here. And we know we have to go up or down on the y-axis. So here's the y-axis. I'm going to start at this point. I'm going to go and try to get to that point right there. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm on the street where that point lives. So I went up 4. If I go up 4, it's a plus number. So my top slope is +4. You don't have to put the plus though. The only time you have to put anything is if it's negative. Okay, so we left off right here. We already did the y-axis. We went up 4. Now it says we have to do the x-axis, and we go back and forth. So to get to this point, I have to go in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went to the right 4, so that's plus. So I put a +4 on the bottom. Remember, the top number is your y, the bottom number is your x. So my slope is 4/4, and anytime you have the same number in the numerator and in the denominator, your slope is 1. Okay? All right, let's look at the next problem. 15. This is the toughest one on this. It says for the points -2, -1, and 3, 2, what is the slope? What is the slope? Well, let's make this easy for ourselves. I know to find slope, I have to subtract my y's, and then I have to subtract my x's. Notice in each ordered pair, the first one is an x, the second one is a y. So let's make it easy for ourselves. Let's put those points on top of each other. Now I have my x's all lined up, and I have my y's all lined up. And now I can just subtract them using my calculator. So let's do y's first, because that's the top number right here. 2 take away -1. Remember, we're subtracting those two numbers. So I have this. 2 take away -1. 2, then I take away -1. When I see minus and negative, it's a plus. So this is 3. So I'm done with that side. Now I'm going to subtract my x's. 3 take away -2. 3 take away -2. So I have 3, and then I have to take away -2. Here's my -2. That's a plus. So 3 plus 2 is 5. My slope is 3/5. So it says for the points, these 2 points, what is the slope? Put them on top of each other. Subtract your y's using your calculator. 2 take away -1. Put that on top of a fraction. And then for your x's, do 3 take away -2. Use your calculator. 3 take away -2 is 5. Put the x number that you get on the bottom of a fraction, and that is your slope.